Hello, friends, and welcome back. This is Love to Inspired Handmade with Christina. Today is December 20th of 2024, and I am here to show you a fun little project, a notepad with a new calendar of the 2025 year, little desk um, card, just something that will sit, and it's perfect to help out anybody with this little 3D project right here. Super simple, gotta love it. I cannot believe we are just days away from Christmas. I mean, December has flew by, right? Anyway, before I get too carried away with all the things, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy what you see today, ring the bell so you never miss a video from me every Friday at 4 p.m. If you or share with your friends if this is something you think they would enjoy creating. And make sure you check the description so that you can see all the fun details and other sites to my blog so that you can reach out and get more details, find out other projects and things that I have and share with everyone, and all the other stuff in there as well. So all kinds of links that of other things that I'm involved with. So let me go ahead and move the camera down and we will get started, all right? So here we go. Da-da-da. Awesome. Think we got it pretty good. So this little guy, we actually, I recently had a customer appreciation with some people, and I wanted to make a couple of projects that were not Christmas. So this fit right in with all of the things because, yeah, we need to make sure that we get this started because this year is almost over, and this is the perfect little thing for anyone, for thinking of you, especially if you have a friend that's sitting around their desk, and this is just a perfect, fun, cheerful way to say I'm thinking of you. So let me move this little guy over here just to the side, and I'm using some Whisper White cardstock for my base. I also have some BlackBerry Bliss cardstock, and I'm using this beautiful little paper here that coordinates so well with it, and it's from the Bloom Impressions 12x12 designer series paper that is coming out in our new catalog in 2025. If you haven't gotten one, reach out to me and I will make sure to get one in the mail to you because you do not want to miss out on all the exciting things. I also have some little pieces cut out here that I used the Nested Essential dies to cut out this because this will be for my sentiments. Of course, you will want a notepad and a cute little mini calendar. Now there's a few ways that you can find these. A lot of businesses give these calendars away at the beginning of the year or even at the end of the year, and sometimes they're on those little sticker things with the business name or whatever, but this is a great way where you could just peel this off and create something fun and pretty. Or I got these little guys right here. They were a pack of 10. I want to say it was under $10 on Amazon, but they have all kinds of different packs of them. So depending on how many you're trying to put out or give away or whatever, you can find something on there and get it in a timely manner as well. So that's where I got those. Just basic things really, because this is super simple. You know me, I like to keep things, all of our creations simple here, and just not a lot of fuss. So when I start out with my white piece of cardstock, it's at 11 inches by 4.5, and then I scored it at 2.5 and then again at 5.5. So it was 2.5 and 5.5. You're going to need 2 pieces of a coordinating cardstock, and these actually were 5.25 by 4. You need one I'm using Whisper White, but depending on how you want to put it together in your color coordination, this is 3.5 by 3.5. Your designer series paper, this is a 3 3/4 by 5. So that's all you need there. And again, I used, these are the two little cutouts that I did with the Nested Essentials, just because that's what I'm going to use for my stamp. Now I did use the big one for the solid color, and then the one right down from it on this Whisper White piece. So that's what you'll need, unless you can use any other kind of punch or die cut for this. And then also I have some BlackBerry Bliss ink sitting over here, and I'm going to be using the sentiment from Sharing, Loving, and Crafting. I love this stamp set. I'm stamping sharing what you love and loving what you do, or love what I do. So this is a super cute one to use, and it goes right along with it. And of course I have my little bling here, and this is the pretty bling that is the shiny sequins that's got the adhesive backs to them. So anyway, let me get started here, because like I said, this is one of those things that it takes no time at all. So first you would fold this in half, just like this, and then you're going to fold this next piece, and you can go ahead and fold it both ways, really, just to kind of get it a good fold going, because it's going to sit just like that. So I'm going to turn it on its side so you can see it a little bit better, but that's how it's going to be sitting and holding up your stuff. So then I'm going to take my first piece of the BlackBerry Bliss, and I am going to just add a little bit of my multi-purpose glue to the back side of this. Now when I add it to the bottom here, I'm going to take it and I'm going to butt it all the way up to this score line here, and keep it centered the best you can on each side of your the border here. So that's how it would look right here. Let me turn it over this way so you can see it. So butt it up right there, and then I'm going to take this other piece. Now this piece right here is only going to go on half of this, so it's going to be making the back of this stand up. So when I add the adhesive, I'm going to center it in the bottom to give a border here to the bottom of the piece, and that's how that'll look. So let me real fast eyeball this to know just about how far to go up. I don't want to, go up too far. So let me lay it flat and then just stick that on there just like that, and give it a good little firm push. And so now that's how it's coming together and looking. Side view, it looks like that. You can kind of see how it is. See how simple this is, and it sits just so good and so properly. Now, next I'm going to take the designer series paper, and I'm going to put it on top of this BlackBerry Bliss here. And I'm doing these flat. You can use dimensions, but I don't really think that it's necessary because there's so much going on here. I do have a little bit of dimensions on here though. So, but these pieces, I think that it works better going flat. So now you've got this in place. The next thing is you're going to take this little guy, and he is going to go right here at the bottom of your base. And so I'm going to add a little more glue here. Bear with me. Super simple. Gotta love these little things like this. So this is where our notepad's going to stick, okay? So now that's our next little goal. So with my notepad, what'd I do with him? Now you can do this one two ways. The back of these little notepads, I have it to where there's a sticky adhesive on the back, so you can peel that adhesive off and add some tear tape here. you can add some tear tape and stick it on, and then that last piece will stick, so you can always put some more. But I kind of had lost my train of thought. But if you take this little, oh goodness, if you take this little piece off right here, this little piece is sticky, and I just pulled that one off. So don't do that. All right, but then you're just going to center it in the bottom of your little white square, just like so. Now it's not like on there super, you know, stuck or anything, but this way they can keep using it all year long with more Post-it notes if this little stack runs out. So that's the goal with this. We're not trying to make it like uber stuck, but we want it to, you know, stay in place where it doesn't slide all over. Now, to finish it, we're going to do this part. Now, for this part, I've got our little calendar, and I am going to add some sticky strip to the back of the calendar. So let me go ahead and put me a few strips on here, just like so. And then we'll stick it on, and I'll stick it to the bottom of the base here, closest to the notepad, just like so. And then just push firmly down. So now you've got, see how he's coming together like that. So cute, right? I love it. And then all we got to do now is finish with our top in the sentiment. So this piece I'm making flat, and I'm going to use dimensions to add where I stamp my sentiments. So let me get the glue and add it around the base here. Now this is the part I was talking about that I'll add dimensions. Now you can dimension both pieces of this if you would like, but I think it does all the things for it just this way. And there's so many different ways you can decorate this. One thing always to keep in mind when you're putting this together, even if you don't have all the exact stuff that I have, you can create it any kind of way. Just think of it as like a card front if you're sitting there creating cards, and you can have different fronts to it, and the creations are always fun and different. So don't overthink the project, especially if you don't have all the supplies, right? So let me stamp. Let me see if I can do it. Get it straight. That was so not straight. What do you say? So not straight. So I'm gonna flip this little guy over. I know it looks a little different from the proofreaded side top, but let's see if I can do better on this other side. And that one was just as bad. It's fine. But you have two sides, and you can choose which side you would like to do. So never overthink that part of your crafting. I'm gonna go with the side that's closest in the center, but it is a little crooked, but it'll be okay. That's just part of the charm of it, right? Okay, so I add me some 4 dimensions, and then I'm gonna stick it right here on the tippy top. And look at this, isn't it so cute? And the only other thing this little pretty guy needs is some embellishment. So I'm gonna add a few embellishments, and then that is it. How fun is that? I'm going to go with, I'm gonna go with these pink ones. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Add me one there. And that is all. How fun and simple is that, right? Very few supplies, and then this will just put a smile. Well, you can even have it on your desk, but giving this to someone to put on their desk, just to give them a little cheer and remind them that you're always thinking about them is the best of them all. So I hope you enjoyed today's little tutorial, and for sure you have a Merry Christmas with your family and your friends. Stay safe if you're traveling, and I look forward to getting back on here next week, December 27th of 2024. But until then, happy holidays.